So he was cruising along. He dropped out of altitude or shut off the jet and picked it back up again. Isn't it neat how he's like perfectly in line with the other one? It's gonna be a little shaky, alright? So hang on. Let me explain to you how this works. Those planes are flying in the sky and they're flying the same path as passenger planes because they are. And there's a remote switch somewhere in the middle of America that somebody says, oh, turn it on. Oh, turn it off. That's a fact, folks. This is a remote control program. There's nobody pulling switches in these planes. That's why nobody knows about it. All they know is people in their plane get sick and nobody knows why when a leaky valve leaks. Yeah, that's right. Heard about those planes? People getting sick? Wonder why? Because the stuff that's leaking in the planes is making people sick. It's an absolute theory. But you tell me, did that just happen? Or are you in the Matrix with me? Here in Mesa, Arizona. That's a perfect alignment too. So that plane's going to San Diego, by the way. Now I don't have flight radar. This is a new phone, so. But I will tell you that plane is going to San Diego by the positioning. Yeah, this is pretty simple to figure out. I've been doing this for a couple years now. And Geoengineering, Mesa, Arizona. The moving of Rosa. Well, our first storm clouds from Rosa. I mean clouds that actually have water here. So it begins. Rosa is on her way. And the geoengineering has the gas in the sky. I mean the real clouds and the fill-in. Oh, look at that one. Yeah, that's normal. It's in my lungs. So he's up there. I could actually hardly see him. He's pretty high. But it's evident he's leaving something behind. Where's he at? You never know when they shut it off anymore. Storm Rosa, she's on her way, folks. It's gonna get fun over here in Arizona. He's hard to see. Just the contra, folks. Yeah. So the wind is moving in the stratosphere. Obviously, Rosa's on its way, the storm out of the Mexican Gulf. But these things are blowing apart in no time. I mean, disbanding, not melting. There's a big difference. This is geoengineering. We just caught him. He went clear over top of us and then turned it back on. I've got all the footage. Either that or he didn't use his engine for 30, 40, 50, 80, 100 miles. Who knows, right? The moving of moisture. Hey guys, remember that plane that left that tiny white line? We really didn't think much about it. Look what that tiny little white line is fanned out to. Is that ice crystallization? It just keeps getting bigger and bigger over my house. Now we know Storm Rosa's coming. If we look over here, is he freshy? Oh, I think we caught a freshie right there. Yep, there he is. See, they're so tricky because you think it's a contrail and it's coming on and off, and contrails don't do that unless they're dropping altitude. Granted, the sky is loaded with barometric pressure, but I'm telling you folks, this is geoengineering right here. They're wrangling this water. The question is, where are they driving it to? And maybe why? Listen, you can hear him. Oh, he's boogieing. He's right in front of me. He's right up in here somewhere. Now, that little old white line over there doesn't look like much. He turned it off. Let me show you why. Now we'll check on it. If it disbands and becomes the size of these monsters. I hear another one over me. Well, here's the other monster that was just a little pinhead just minutes ago. All right, on the other side of the sky, the south. They're not very big. It's a real clean formula. But they're there. Now you look up and you see these whisper winds. You just keep in mind that came out of an airplane. Right there. Yeah, that wasn't a cloud. It becoming a cloud. And that is the facts from Mesa, Arizona, September 30th. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning. We are geoengineering this storm. We are moving this water. I do not know where, and I do not know why. And there's the one that was just, he was just let out. He'll just be a little guy. Well, I'd say the sky's plenty primed to move water. We are in a gassed out state in Mesa, Arizona. There is definitely some moisture in the air. But this is not all moisture, folks. This is man-made synthetic chemical clouds drawing the real clouds together and causing them to hold more water and move in irregular paths. They can steer them literally with electricity by putting positive ions into the sky. They negative in the atoms, and the positive, some reason, have a reaction. And they drive clouds. We drive storms whether you know it or not. The question is, where are we driving it today? Alright, there's the other one. See him? Oh, down there all over us today. Harp's in action too. I'll show you a harp in a second. To save the day, I must spray away. Kind of pops it out there. I won't be too gross. Yeah, geoengineering, Mesa, Arizona. This is the art of moving a hurricane style inland storm from Mesa, Arizona. Carver 13 is on the job, and we shall be showing you massive amounts of geoengineering today, folks. So hang on. So I made a video when I was at the Cinders. This looks eerily familiar, just there's no forest trees. It was doing a pitchfork. Unreal. So if you start to look at the sky, you're going to start to see how it looks like it's ribbed. Like if you have a six-pack on your stomach. They have ionosphere heaters. It's basically radio frequencies. I can't explain it. I know it's real. And that's how they steer them. Yep. Check it out. GeoEngineeringWatch.org. Geoengineering, the making of a false cloud to seed the sky. Under normal conditions I might be upset, but we have a hurricane storm coming, and I actually wanted to pull some water off of Arizona because I hate to say this, but I don't think Arizona can handle the storm. Now, I'm not trying to be that guy crying wolf, but I'm going to tell you something. We don't handle rain well because we don't usually get very much, and we have gotten less and less. So that's really a bad thing. We're not prepared for it. It's a beautiful state, Arizona. It's a beautiful state. So the one I show you making the little tail, he showed up. He just turned it on. Look at this. So we'll follow him. Now, contrails are made when you hit altitude. So maybe he just hit altitude, but normally over Arizona, unless you're coming back down, you're already over altitude. So this is a intermittent. Where'd he go? Is he gone? Oh, he's gonna go by the moon. How nice of him. How nice of him. So we get to see the moon and geoengineering. Mesa, Arizona, September 30th. Oh, he's already below the moon. I didn't even realize. So when you look through the camera here, it's not as bright as obvious. Regular daylight. You want to see how big that thing really is? Look at the plane compared to the, let's just say it, chemtrail. Geoengineering is made up of chemicals, therefore it is a chemical trail. Crazy world we live in, folks. You tell him. It just totally cut out. Look how it just matches that other one next to it.
Monday morning through late Tuesday night. The flash flood watch continues for portions of northern Arizona, including the following areas: Yavapai County, northern Hilo County, the western two-thirds of Coconino County. This includes Prescott, Flagstaff, Payson, Grand Canyon, Supai, Page, Sedona. From Monday morning through late Tuesday night, abundant tropical moisture from the remnants of Hurricane Rosa will begin to affect northern Arizona Sunday evening.
Hang
Storm
on,
Rosa
people.
is finally making her way here.
Through late Tuesday night. Widespread rainfall amounts of 1 to 3 inches are forecast, with locally higher amounts. Localized flash flooding of urban areas and small streams may occur during periods of heavy rain. In addition, larger streams and rivers could experience significant rises and possible flooding due to the widespread rainfall.
Storm Rosa is getting close.
Developing conditions may lead to flash flooding
Yes, sir.
within the watch area. People, especially those located along area creeks, rivers, or other flash flood-prone areas, should continue to monitor late
It's
forecasts
pushing
and be
real
prepared
hard
to take
now.
immediate action should flash flood warnings be issued. Repeating, a flash flood watch remains in effect from 11 a.m. Mountain Standard Time Monday until 5 a.m. Mountain Standard Time Wednesday for the following locations in Arizona: Oak Creek and Sycamore Canyons, Yavapai County Mountains, and Yavapai County Valleys and Basins.